Next morning we're off north to the ancient city of Dan, along the shores of Galilee. A city from the time of Jeroboam in the 9th century BC. 3,700 years ago it was a Canaanite city called Laish, at the foot of Mount Hermon. In the book of Joshua, called Leshem, which means jewel. I remember my very first visit here, and how I was impressed by the place, especially the fast-flowing narrow river and abundance of water in the area. The river is only about 12 miles long before it reaches the Jordan, but it's prolific, providing up to 238 million cubic meters of water a year to the Hula Valley. The area is now called the Tel Dan Nature Reserve, and is certainly impressive. I've never seen any other place in Israel quite like it. So well known was Dan in times past, that the extent of Israel was from Dan in the north to Beersheba in the south. It's certainly a serene, quiet, natural place that was thoroughly enjoyable to walk around. A remarkable thing is that the city walls, gates, and some other ruins are still recognizable. The tribe of Dan came here to fight against what was called Leshem, Dan meaning to judge, but later King Rehoboam strayed from worshipping God and made 2 golden calves, one in Bethel and the other here in Dan. It was a political move to stay in power. Here an altar is still intact. This is one of the gates to the city. The gates of the city were where leaders met and made their plans, which helps us to understand the phrase, "The gates of hell shall not prevail." The gates of hell being where the plans of the devil are made. Here's the king's throne in the gate. What was to be the most intriguing ruin is that of the Canaanite gate, called the Gate of the 3 Arches, as there were 2 more arches inside the first that have not survived intact. The original arch is still clear. This is one of the oldest gates ever discovered, and may well be the gate described in Genesis 14:14 in the Bible, where it states, "Now when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his 318 trained servants, who were born in his own house, and went in pursuit as far as Dan." Some have speculated that Abraham would thus have walked through this gate, as it was already built at that time, and it's come to be known as Abraham's Gate. In the Holy Land, we get used to walking in some places and told Jesus would have walked there. But here, it's possible that Abraham walked. I have to say, that's a wow moment. Abraham walked through this gate. In the distance, Nimrod Castle. built by the marauding Muslims.